Hey everybody, and welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. Been a few days since I've played, so let's hope I remember what I'm doing. Yes, we're trying to figure out this tattoo, which means we probably need to go...
I'm going again.
Okay, bye.
We probably need to go to the old mall, to the church area. Nothing in this zone that I'm missing. Not at all. Oh yeah, don't mind me, dude. There's not a secret passage in that fridge at all. See you later. Alright, yep. I wish I could run. Oh, you can double click. Well, that's a thing. Now, I don't want to just jump there though. I would prefer to have a faster run animation. Hello, young man. Aren't you the artist? Haven't I seen you? Oh no, you're the poet.
Change of venue?
Yes, this is where the recital will take place later. Great acoustics.
Ah, can I have a little foretaste?
Very well. The same wind, my dear. The same wind. Shook the walls of Jericho. Dried your tears. No Lee to be found. No trust, nor joy. This fire you were set to guard, and I to rest by its side. Not a whisper to be heard. Let it be known, we're here, all alone.
That was great. I love the ending.
You're too kind.
I don't think I can interact with him in this way, but can I show him the tattoo?
I don't think he'd be interested in that.
Yeah, obviously not. So there's the cafe, there's the upstairs. I don't believe these lights, this was lit up here earlier.
Maybe later.
So let's go check that out. Apparently can't go into the cafe. Yes, this area is all new. We got some candles, we got some pictures, we got a bird that we cannot interact with. Guard, a door, and another door over here. Hello, guard. What are you guarding?
Hi there.
Greetings, and welcome to the Free Church of Epos. If you wish, you can enter our public prayer room to the right for some silent contemplation.
All right, thanks. What about the rest of the church?
The other areas are off limits to non-members.
Oh, can I become a member then?
Now is not a good time. We're preparing for a special guest who has come a long way. If you return next week, we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
I understand. Thanks.
I
I wonder if this special guest can help somehow.
Epos VIP. Can I see your candles, sir?
A neat row of candles, probably for ceremonial use.
Can I see your pictures?
I'd guess those are members of the church. I don't recognize any of them.
All right, door, he probably won't let us in.
Looks like some kind of public prayer room or chapel. There are a few people in there.
Yeah, isn't that where we're supposed to be going?
Looks like some kind...
Hey, get away from there. Members only.
Oh, sorry.
My mistake. My apologies, sir. Can I show you this tattoo?
I don't want to share that with him.
Well, never mind. So I have the mimicry. I should use this, but I don't know who I would want to mimic. I don't know any Apos members. And the amnesia. I don't think the amnesia is gonna work on him. Like, can I just talk to him and
No
more through?
point. He won't budge.
Yeah, I mean, I can try the amnesia on him.
I don't need to make him forget anything.
I can't go in here, which is unfortunate. I mean, you would think that I could.
A fancy-looking E. It's the Epos logo, I believe. Looks like some kind of...
All right, well, I mean, I can mimic, but collect signature of... I can collect his signature,
I suppose I could, but it wouldn't help me get past him.
obviously. So I need to find an Epos member. Who is an Epos member that we know of? This guy? Is he an Epos member?
I don't need to mimic him.
Who is an Epos member? Maybe I have that written down in my... I probably would remember this if I hadn't stopped playing recently.
I should try to find out more about Leonard. There has to be some connection between him and the previous murder.
Katarina, I mean, she's definitely not an EPOS member. Can I go to the recycling center, or will you tell me there's no reason to go there? So probably what I need to do... Oh, I can go to the recycling center, but again, there's no reason. I need to talk to people and ask them about that VIP. So... if I can get in conversation with people...
Rolf looks busy.
And talk to them about that EPOS VIP member. I don't know who would have those answers, though. Maybe in the police station. And I still have this key I don't know what to do with. Hey, Gabriel.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. Can I be of a...
Yeah, do you know anything about an EPOS VIP member?
I'm looking for a new arrival here in town. Some kind of important person headed for the EPOS compound. Seen anyone like that?
I did see an odd hooded figure entering the canteen before. Maybe that was the person you were looking for?
Could be. I'll go have a look.
The odd hooded figure?
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
You mean the poet we tried to... We tried to mimic earlier? Is that who we were talking about? Alright, I will double click here. Since we know, instances are kind of far. Hey, are you a EPOS member, dude?
I don't want to disturb him.
You sure I can't mimic him?
I don't need to
Alright, so it's another hooded guy in the cafe.
Maybe later.
You just told me to go into the cafe! Like, for real, that's what you told me to do. You said they were in the cafe.
Not sure what happened here, but it doesn't look functional. There's probably...
Did you not mean the cafe? Did you mean the,
No point.
Did you mean the canteen? Alright, I am using the double click a little more often. When it's a long direction or a long way to go, I will maybe use that. Maybe not. I don't know. Hey, Chief.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Do you know an EPOS VIP member?
I'm looking for a new arrival here in town. It's some kind of important person headed for the EPOS compound. Seen anyone like that?
I haven't, no.
Well, you suck.
That's all I need.
Very well.
Alright, let's check the canteen. And there's also the town entrance. Don't think the town entrance will be very helpful, but maybe. Oh, hey, you are... So that's not the cafe. The canteen, I got them mixed up. Okay. Hello, sir. Hello, hooded person.
Hey there. How are you holding up?
Oh, you again. I'm doing okay.
Oh,
Any
it's
luck with the case?
you, yeah.
Some. Have time for more questions?
I suppose.
Let's turn on our scanner.
Not while we're talking.
No, I mean that one. What could I ask him? What do you know about... I mean, I could ask him about the murder, but that's probably going to really mess him up.
What can you tell me about Leonard's death?
I already told you everything I know about that.
Okay. Well, what do you know about the Church of EPOS?
What's your opinion on the Free Church of EPOS?
I don't know much about it, but going to church doesn't sound like the worst idea. Maybe I should go and light a candle for Leonard.
All right. What do you know about the conduit?
What do you know about the conduit?
You mean like for electricity?
Not at all.
No, it's an organization. Pro AI.
Oh, never heard of them.
Sorry. If you heard any buzzing, that was my phone. What do you know about Carl Oscarson?
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
A little bit. We both grew up here in town, but we weren't friends or anything. He seemed like the last person you'd think would get murdered, though. Wouldn't hurt a fly.
I don't remember what we asked him about before.
Do you know Katarina Berg, the teacher?
No, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tell me about Leonard.
So tell me what you know about Leonard.
We already went through this. I don't have anything new to add.
Okay, fine. Well, tell me about the Epos VIP members. Is this guy sitting at the table right here?
I'm looking for a traveler headed for the Church of Epos. Seen anyone like that?
The only person I can think of is that hooded woman sitting over there.
She might be the one I'm looking for. Thanks.
Hey, have you seen this key?
Recognize this?
Yeah, it belonged to Leonard, but I have no idea what it opens.
Have you seen this tattoo before?
Can you tell me anything about this symbol?
Whoa, Leonard had that thing tattooed on his chest.
Yes, he did.
Yeah? Any idea of what it means?
Not exactly, but when I asked him about it, he just said, it represents my devotion. Whatever that means.
So it's a church thing.
Noted.
Have you seen this knife?
I found this in the recycling center. It's likely the murder weapon.
Oh God, take it away. I don't want to think about that.
Okay, well, goodbye, sir. Thank you.
I'll let you get back to your drink.
Okay, good luck out there.
Well, I will turn the biometric analyzer back on, actually, because I'm going to talk to this patron if I can.
Hi there.
Hello, stranger.
Newcomer, right? What brings you to town?
Is it that obvious? I'm here for matters of the faith, you could say.
Yes, I understand.
I understand. Well, best of luck with that. Her sleeve has the Epos symbol. Maybe this is the special guest headed for Epos.
You think? All right, well, let's collect her signature then.
A strange woman, her sleeve. So, have you heard about the storm?
I have, yes. It's the talk of the town. I'm glad I made it before it hit.
Oh yeah, that must be quite a relief.
All right. So we have activate signature of her. Well, we will do that once we get back here, and I will jump. Save a little bit of time for you, the viewer, and for me. I should probably activate it, like, now?
I don't see what I have to gain by disguising my...
Well, I didn't think we would walk up here and then disguise ourselves. That would probably be...
I need to get out of sight first.
Well, duh, that's what I tried to do earlier. Hello, sir.
Greetings.
Welcome, Reverend. We've been expecting you. Step right through.
Thank you very much, sir. You're so kind. Alright, we got a framed quote from filing cabinets. The heck was that?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two.
What are they doing in that room?
Sturdy-looking filing cabinet.
Do I
An
want to
armed
know?
guard. There's likely more of them around, so I should be careful.
Let's not go over there yet.
Oh, hello, Reverend. Sorry about the noise. The assembly hall is to your right, past the locker room.
Thank you.
Are you sure I can't go in there, whatever that is? Sounds like you're either doing some construction work or you're torturing a robot. Alright, safety deposit boxes. Oh, that's what the key is for.
A bunch of storage boxes with initials on them.
Well, which one
Several
is Leonard?
of the initials match people I know, but it could be a coincidence. If I had reason to believe one of them was Epos, it might be a good idea to come back here.
I do have an idea because I was told. Well, let's do a smart scan first. Nothing. Alright, let's get Leonard's DNA. He will have touched one of these, right? He did not touch one of these. That's weird. Maya? I mean, she wouldn't be here. She's definitely not an EPOS member. Carl? Alright, well, that was weird. Let's try the key.
I guess I could, but I have no reason to believe that Leonard has used one of these lockers.
I mean, I think he has, but sure. Probably put our signature back on.
Yeah, that might work as a distraction for the guard outside. I need to be sure that I don't have a reason to return to this room, though.
Okay.
Some kind of large pool or bathtub.
So if we are done with here, we can flood the pool, and that guard will come running in, and then we can continue on.
Some kind of assembly hall with plenty of people inside. I should stay clear.
I mean, I thought that I had it. Because, I mean, we know Leonard is a member, we think. But why didn't I pick up his DNA on any of these things? And why can't I try the key? That's kind of weird. Okay, well, let's go back to mimicry.
A photo of Katar.
That's not what I wanted to click on. I can't use any of that stuff. Can I show him this tattoo?
I don't need to show him. That door must lead deeper into the complex. I'll have to try to find a way past, but I can't get close without alerting that guard.
Well, what the heck? Clearly, I need to check the safety deposit boxes, but you won't let me check the safety deposit boxes.
I guess I could, but I have no reason to believe that Leonard has used one of these lockers.
I mean, I do. My forensic scanner just isn't working. I'll try it again. Yeah, I must be missing something because you would think that would work. What am I missing? Can't go through this door because there's people in there that I don't want to see.
Some kind of assembly hall with plenty of people.
You said I had a... Didn't he say I had a room? Or is it the assembly hall? 2 hallway. I'm not missing anything. Can I talk to him again?
An armed guard.
Ventilation panel. Pictures.
Looks like a timeline of how the EPO seal has changed over the years.
Okay, so I just have to click that, and now I can click this. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Now I can look at this and say, oh yeah, that's a match.
No way. It's the tattoo design.
Well, duh.
That must mean Leonard is a member of EPOs. Or, well, he was, at some point at least.
I mean, that's not too hard to figure out. We already had that solved.
I'll get rid of the sketch, now that I've identified the symbol.
Alright, now I can use the key. And what's inside?
Got a written piece of paper.
That's it? Just a note?
Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant. Seems like Leonard was up to something shady. I'll have to find his brother and figure out what the quote is.
All right, Leonard's brother. And also book quote. Well, I'm sure we've got it printed on the door, on this thing here.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two.
I mean, can I apply the note to that?
I don't see how those things work together.
I do, because I think that's the quote he's talking about.
An armed guard.
Okay, so let's just leave here then. Well, unless you are going to allow me. Oh yeah, now I can overflow the pool. But first, I will see whether they want me to go through this doorway.
Some kind of a...
Nope. Okay, well let's turn the water.
I've already done that.
Yeah, but I wanted to do it some more. I wanted to do it with my super strength.
I don't think extra strength...
Well, never mind. Whoa, 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 don't go there yet, lady. Put your mimicry back on. Alright, hey, guard. There's a bit of a water issue over here.
All right.
You can't see anything because the mimicry is covering over, but it looks like there's a puddle.
That should keep him busy for a while.
I mean, keep him busy for a while. It's just a freaking knob he has to turn. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Locked.
I mean, put your stuff back on. But I just wanted to get that panel to go away. Never mind.
Some kind of metal workshop, with a few men working on what looks like construction materials. The room is a dead end, so I'll avoid it.
Okay. So, well, how about I just use my muscles on the door?
Ugh, still won't budge. I'll have to find another way.
I could use the murder weapon as a...
That combination makes...
Well, I thought it might.
That combination...
But I could use it as a little bit of leverage.
Sturdy-looking filing cabinet.
Do I pick up the filing cabinet and use it as a battering ram against the door?
Sturdy-looking...
No, I guess not. I mean, that would be cool, though. Where do I find a key to get into that room? I mean, I guess I can...
I
Nope.
should stay away while the...
Alright, well, there's nothing I can do in here.
A ventilation panel. Can't reach it from here.
But if I move the filing cabinet, I can reach it. Yes.
Ugh, it's stuck.
But what if I give it super muscle boost?
The hell is that noise?
Shit.
It's nothing.
We've got an intruder!
Well. Oh, I have to do it at the right time. I have to do it when that's happening.
All right, it's loose now.
I mean, I thought that would be a good spot, but... Alright. Let's turn the mimicry back on. Let's get up there. Into the ceiling. Alright, what do we got? 2 hallway to a big vent. Well, big vent it is. What do I see down there?
6 new members over the last month. The Bacarbo parish is also doing better now.
They managed to resolve their financial difficulties?
Oh yes, Elsa is doing great work there. Sending her on our behalf was the right call. That brings us to the subject of these horrid murders.
Vile acts, for certain. I pray that the church will stay clear of any blame.
Why shouldn't it? We had nothing to do with those atrocities.
I
Sure
know that,
you didn't.
old friend. But surely our enemies will not ignore an opportunity like this.
I suppose so. Our violent past coming back to haunt us.
Sadly, the fact that one of our people was victimized will inevitably draw eyes upon the church.
Yes, maybe it's in our best interest to invite the police as a gesture of good faith.
It would certainly show them that we have nothing to hide.
Yes, please invite me.
Very well. Let's bring the subject to a vote at the council tonight.
Alright, so that's the only thing we could do in that scene.
At the very least, it seems like the church leadership didn't sanction the murders. I'll wait a bit and see if they leave.
Yeah, that's what we do. We just sneak right down. The secretary.
Administrative paperwork.
Bookshelves.
Wow, that's a lot of books. They have an impressive library here.
Bookshelves, exit. Well, I guess we exit then. Bookshelves, armchair.
Welcome, visitor.
Hi.
You can drop the smoke and mirrors routine, miss.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. While you may fool my younger cohorts, this old man has had dealings with your kind before.
Well.
Please do me the courtesy of removing that mask.
All right.
Thank you. Much better circumstances for a civil conversation, wouldn't you say?
I guess so. I was half expecting you to yell for the guards.
Luckily, I am a man who defies expectations.
Clearly.
Special
yes.
Agent, Violent Crimes, Central Bureau.
That's right. I'm here about the murders.
It's you again. The man from the train.
Thought he looked familiar.
Indeed. I never forget a face, but I'm afraid I didn't catch your name.
It's Agent England.
Ah, I am Vilgood. I assume you are aware of our legal status.
Yes. You
Yeah.
have diplomatic immunity.
I'm sorry. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Just trying to do my job.
Why would you cause trouble? That sounds quite unnecessary.
Well, if, let's say, you were sheltering a murderer, I would have no choice.
Good thing there are no murderers here, then, for all parties involved.
Yeah. I overheard what you said to that priest. It's clear to me that you had nothing to do with the killings.
That's a relief. With that unpleasantry taken care of, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Yeah, you can tell me about the church.
This church, Epos, what are your teachings?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and His only Son, Jesus Christ.
And what sets your group apart from other Christians?
Two things. The reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era. The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure.
And robots.
The sickening mutilation of our bodies to the point where some were more machine than human. And the worst of all, the pursuit of AI superintelligences. False gods that humans aspired to construct for themselves. We oppose it all for the glory of our Creator and the salvation in our future.
And how do you go about preventing people from worshipping these false gods?
Not by violence, if that's what you're implying. Such things belong to the past.
So it's just a coincidence that the only armed man I've seen in Nordson was right behind your doors?
Sadly, the world is still in a state where men with guns are a necessary evil. However, no laws have been broken. We have every right to bear arms.
All right, yeah, I get it. Well, tell me about your favorite Bible verse.
So you had a member called Leonard Dahl.
We did, yes.
Do you happen to know what kind of books he liked to read?
One book he borrowed frequently was The Kingdom of God is Within You. In fact, it still hasn't been returned. It should be among his estate.
Okay,
Would
gotta
you
find
be
the
able
book.
to say if he had any favorite quotes from that book?
No, you should ask someone who spent more time with him.
Fine, I'll do
Gotcha.
that. What kind of book is it anyway?
It's about non-violence, to summarize.
Got it. Thanks.
All right, what do you know about Carl's murder?
What do you know about the murder in the workshop hall?
Not much at all. Only that a carpenter was brutally killed there in the night.
What do you know about Maya's murder?
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Only what my fellow church members have told me. That Maya Strand was stabbed to death by a mysterious killer.
What do you know about the conduit?
What's your take on the conduit?
Oh, those heretics? Haven't heard anything of them in many years. As far as I know, they are firmly confined to the ash heap of history by now.
Some might argue with that. Your church has a violent past with them, hasn't it?
There's no denying that. We fought many battles with their kind in the youth of our movement.
And now?
Don't be absurd. They are practically eradicated, and we have been a peaceful group for decades.
Not sure I
What do you
believe
think
either
about
of
their
those.
teachings then?
Certainly dangerous doctrines if left unchecked. The conduit believes humans will create God in their image, instead of the other way around. In their folly, they forget that humans are flawed, and that their creations will inevitably inherit those flaws. The false god they aspire to create may demand sacrifices they're not prepared for.
Gotcha. Okay, well, what do you know about Leonard's murder?
So Leonard Dahl, one of your members, was killed yesterday. Can you think of anyone who would want him dead?
No. He was a loyal member of the church for many years. Kind of a loner, but always helpful and polite. He did have a strangeness to him, though. A look in his eyes like he was stuck in perpetual contemplation. It seemed as if he was constantly on the verge of, but never quite able to reach, some sort of profound revelation.
Any hint of a violent side to him?
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express any desire to do so.
All right, what else can I ask you? You know anything about him having a brother?
Do you know who Leonard Dahl's brother is?
I believe his name is Rolf.
Rolf.
Quite a shady character, if you ask me.
Oh, the gardener, right?
Yes, that's him.
All right, Leonard's brother is named Rolf. Very interesting. Well, what do you know about Rolf?
What can you tell me about Rolf?
Not my favorite person. He mocked the Lord when I first met him, and I don't take kindly to that sort of behavior.
What's your take on Walter? I mean, he makes sort of robots, but not really.
What do you think of Walter?
I don't know him well, but he seems like the kind of man who plays the part of the clown to hide a deep wound.
Yeah, I can see that. What do you know about Katarina Berg?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
I believe I've seen her around town with the school children, but I don't know much about her.
Okay, well, I guess you, what do you know about this note?
I'll keep it to myself. I don't want the church to know too much about the case.
Good idea. Good idea. Well, I didn't use the biometric analyzer at all on him, but I don't think he was really hiding anything. I could amnesia him so he doesn't know we were ever here. But he's been straight with me, I guess we'll be
That's
straight
all,
with him.
for now.
Understood. I'll be here if you have more inquiries.
Yeah, can I leave without being shot by your guards, by the way? Okay, well...
Oh, the passage led back here. Good. Since I left the door unlocked behind me, I'll be able to come back the same way.
Okay, good. So if we want to get back to see the guy, we can go back there. Now there's Rolf, but we don't want to talk to him just yet. We're kind of finishing up the episode fairly soon, as I have to wrap it up. But first, let's talk to this guy and ask him about a book.
Can you answer a few more questions?
I suppose.
You know a book that Leonard was always reading?
Do you remember Leonard quoting a book?
He used to say this phrase every now and then. Not sure if it's from a book, though.
Yeah? What was the saying?
I don't remember exactly. Something about life and being human, I think. Sorry, might recognize it if I saw it.
Okay, so you don't
I'll let
know
you get
it.
back.
Okay.
So I need to get the book. So if I go back to the recycling plant, and look amongst Leonard's stuff in the books, because I wouldn't have had a reason to do this before if I didn't know the name of the book.
There it is, the book from the library. Got it.
Can I look at it?
The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy. This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins, likely to easily find them. Even if one of the marked pages contains the quote I need, there's too much text. I'll need more to go on. Maybe someone who had regular contact with Leonard would know the quote if they saw it.
I didn't know Tolstoy wrote such a book. But I'm not up to date on my Russian, literature. Watch me be completely wrong about the origins of Tolstoy, but hey, dude, I have the book.
Can you answer a few more questions?
I suppose.
Have a look at these marked pages. Does anything remind you of things Leonard used to say?
Give me a minute, will you?
Sure.
Here. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. Leonard used to say that whenever I was late for work.
Perfect. Thanks.
No problem.
The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. That doesn't sound...
I'll let you get back to your drink.
Okay, good luck
the
out
kingdom
there.
of God is within. That doesn't sound very religious. I mean, because you would think that a religious text would say the sole meaning of life is to serve a god or a creator. Unless you are saying that by serving humanity, you are therefore serving God's wishes. But I don't know. Anyways, let's talk to Rolf. Let's turn on our biometric analyzer. Hello, Rolf.
Hello, Rolf.
Hey, look, I'm pretty busy here. Not really a good time to talk.
I get it.
This can't wait. You heard about your brother, right?
It's a small town, what do you think?
Sorry about your loss, but I really need to ask you some questions.
Fine.
Look, what do you know about the church?
What can you tell me about the Church of Epos? I know for a fact that your brother was a member.
So? That's not a crime.
It's not a crime,
Come
no.
on, Rolf, work with me. Don't you want me to catch your brother's killer?
Yes, he was a member, but I'm not. I spent 10 years trying to get him out of that place.
Why would you do that?
Because he changed. He became this sullen, slow, serious, fucking block of a person. He used to be so full of life, you know? I know he died just yesterday, but the Leonard I grew up with, he's been dead for a long time.
I think I understand.
I understand, Rolf. Thanks for sharing.
What do you know about his murder, exactly? I mean, that's probably not a good thing to ask his brother.
I'm sorry, Rolf, but I have to ask you about your brother's death.
I know, and I wish I had something to give you, but I don't know what happened.
So you have no idea who'd want to kill Leonard?
It's gotta be the nutjob who killed those other people, right?
I mean, yeah.
It's possible, but far from certain. When was the last time you talked to your brother?
A week and a half ago, or so.
Okay. How did he seem? What did you two discuss?
He was his usual self, but what we talked about is private.
Look, every little detail matters. What he said could be the key to finding his killer.
I'm not gonna betray his trust. If you want to arrest me, go ahead.
I'm not gonna
But
arrest
that's all
you,
I'm gonna
dude.
say.
Alright, by the way, the sole meaning of life.
The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity.
I don't believe this.
You have something for me, Rolf?
I guess so. You know, you're the last person I was expecting. Was my brother a police informant?
Yeah. We were building a case, but that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Shit! That's crazy. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Alright. Hope you bring me some good stuff, Rolf.
Here, now go bury the bastard that killed my brother.
I'll do my very best. Got rid of the note. No need to hold on to that.
Alright. Well, what did you give me?
Let's see here. There was an audio tape and a few documents inside.
An audio tape and some documents. Well, let's look at the documents.
These look like surveillance reports. It seems that Leonard was investigating Carl, Katerina, and Maya. The museum, the junk heap, and the apartment at Mimir Road are all mentioned as locations of interest. Leonard must have followed them around town and documented their activities. There's not much new to me in here, but there's mention of multiple tape recordings. Maybe they can offer some other clue to the killer. I need to figure out some way to play that tape.
I mean, we know how to play that tape. Okay, I really should be ending the episode, but I want to find out what the tape is, and then we'll end the episode. We go into, was it the museum, or was it upstairs? It was in the museum in the secret place. Tape 3.
This tape is in pretty bad shape, but I might be able to do something with this machine here. All right, looks like the machine has analyzed the tape. Maybe I can reduce some or all of this noise.
Oh, it says you expect me to do like some sort of mini game over here. Cannot filter.
I think I need to work with smaller sections of the tape by using those 2 yellow selection sliders.
I gotcha. Okay, well let's just play it. I mean, you can't tell very much. Alright, let's stop that. Well, let's identify the metal clanking noises. And we remove those. Not filter multiple noise sources. Too small of a frequency sample. For real? Okay, well give me the thunder. Really? How much do you want me to do here, dude? Alright, give me this large block right here. And analyze the noise from here. So it's giving me some indicator that maybe here is where I should put it? Maybe not? Okay, let's play again. Oh, that's moving that. Okay, so never mind. So that moves the starting point. Can I drag that back by itself? I cannot drag that back. Let me just shove you over. Thank you. Alright, what about here? This is just rain. Can you remove that? Okay, noise pattern successfully filtered. Alright. Well, what about this part? Noise pattern successfully filtered. What about the thunder? Can you get rid of the thunder? And this has to be some kind of... Maybe that was metal clanging and maybe this is thunder? Alright, there we go. Shove you over. Let's listen to it. Let's turn the volume up. You out of the way.
I can't shake the feeling that someone is onto us.
We've been careful. You're imagining things, Carl.
Maybe. I can't wait to be done with all of this and just go be a family.
Me either, my love. Me either. Did you get the package?
Yes. Had a look inside. CPUs, neural cores, major third-degree violations.
I don't like it any more than you do, but it will keep Maya off our backs for a while.
Fuck, Mel. It's too hot. Terrorist classified hot.
Keep Maya
By definition,
off our
we're
backs?
terrorists now.
Don't be dramatic. We'll keep our heads down, let Maya have her fun, then eject from this whole mess.
Things used to be so simple around here.
So we heard the chimes, the wind chimes, and those are over by Walter.
Interesting. If only I knew where it was recorded.
Well, we know it's over by Walter, because we heard wind chimes, but as much as I would love to keep playing, I really have to wrap things up here, so thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.